Shaheen. This is going to be my character analysis on him. Let's see. Let's pick a different outfit. Those are his basic outfits over here on the left, but I like his outfits over here because I made them, of course. I mean, not that I'm cocky about it, but I just like the outfits. They look pretty cool on him. Let's do this here. And Teihashi's going to be my all-time villain for these fights. So he's going to be getting his behind kicked a lot in the training room. Alright, here we go. Go somewhere without walls. Alright, so good tips about Shaheen. Well, basic characters in general. You can always do the crouch punch or crouch kick. I recommend the crouch punch. To kind of get yourself out of some heated situations where people are doing high attacks back to back. They're hitting you with onslaughts of high punches. Just crouch, and you'll get a quick hit in it, and you'll knock them off guard, and it'll help you recuperate so you can set up combos and stuff. Alright, so for Shaheen, the best friend, his best friend for his techniques is his flip kick, or if you want to juggle. I believe it's the 4 or circle with, on the default settings on your controller for the PS4. You walk towards your opponent and you press up, but you press them simultaneously and circle at the same time, and you'll do this. It'll be like a cartwheel kick or a backflip kick, can't really tell. But you do it and you knock your opponent into the air. Now you can catch them in the air with a regular punch like square or quick punch or high punch or whatever you want to call it. Do that. Alright, so that combo there, that was approaching. Actually, let's see, display settings, command history, let's do it. Alright, so walking towards my opponent. As you see, the command history is going to show up at the bottom right corner. That's where the latest thing I just did shows up. Alright, so we're going to press up, up and forward. So it's going to be a diagonal. Then I'm going to catch him. I'm going to keep approaching him. After I do this, I'm going to punch, approach, triangle, and then press circle twice. So I'm going to hit him with a 1, a 2, a 1. After I do that, I do a 1, approach with a 2, and then hit twice with the 4. So it'll set me up for more attacks if I need to. Now, you can be very just solid with that combo there, and do that, approach, and then do it again. You won't finish the last kick though. But you could also do this and then hit him with that, and then dash towards your opponent and press the default X button, and it'll slide in, stick your foot to your opponent, and you'll be able to set yourself up for more combos if you're starting out a combo with it, or if you're trying to finish the combo after you make somebody corkscrew. You can follow up with that. That'll help you get some extra damage. Cause he slapped on their face, so it's pretty disrespectful, but it gets the job done. Alright, so for his rejection techniques. Rejections are basically when you send an opponent to the other side of the screen. That's what I call them. You send an opponent to the other side of the screen so you can kind of recuperate for follow-up attacks. So what you can do is basically the button combination is you're walking away from your opponent, but you're pressing down simultaneously. So you press him real quick, and then you press triangle, so he'll set up with the uppercut with a jab to the stomach, like that, and then you press square, and he'll finish off with that attack. You don't get much distance with it, but it kind of like sends them a little bit away from you, so you can kind of like catch your breath in a fight. So another way you can set that up is if you knock somebody to the air, it gives you more distance. And with most characters, if you approach an opponent and you press down at the same time and press triangle, the default button, or 2, you knock the opponent into the air. Um, that's with most characters, not all of them. But with that, you can follow up with a light punch and then send them flying again if you want some more distance. Now, one thing about Shaheen that is good is that he has a technique, and I think Jin, Eliza, and who's the other character? I can't remember right now. But those three characters have an attack where if you just walk towards your opponent and press circle. Oh, it's large. That's what it is. You walk towards your opponent and press circle. You can kick them, and those if they're in the air, they're corkscrew. Or if they're jumping or doing something that's like somehow leaving them off the ground during one of their attacks, you'll make them corkscrew. And with that, you can follow up with other attacks. Like I said, you can do that dash X combo, dash X technique, and it'll you'll get some extra damage by sliding on their face. That sounds funny, but it gets the job done. So alright, so I'm gonna do some combos here. That's another attack too. If you dash and press circle, he gives him super armor and he can kick. And he's still on it flying. Alrighty. So that technique's there. If an opponent is ever jumping or doing too much and you have some distance, use that technique and you will bounce them off the ground. It is so funny. It's to me, I like to say stuff like it's disrespectful because it's funny, and it like stops everything they're doing. Like if they're doing a lot of stuff, if you're fighting a Lily character, the person who's using Lily, and they're doing a lot of stuff, and they're not near you yet, and they haven't touched you yet, you drop your hand on top of her head and send her from the ground to outer space real quick, and it'll make you feel better about yourself. I promise. It's funny, but it's really hard to do when you knock somebody to the air, though. I mean, you can do it, but you're just gonna make them hit the ground. You're just gonna backflip and slide. So you don't want that. You want to kick somebody mid combo or mid whatever they're doing, just to make them feel very uncomfortable about what they just did. So let's see. For example, I'll see if I can make him jump. There we go. Oh, okay. This doesn't work for somebody's jumping. It's a bad example. Gosh, it's a bad example. Alright, so one good thing is that, let's see, you can, with most characters, you can hit them with a 1-2 combo, and then like kind of like grab if you can do it fast enough. Like characters like, I'm gonna go to character select, I'll show you real quick. Alright, thank you for joining the stream. But you can get characters like Lily, and you get characters like Eliza. They can do their one-hit combo, their light punch combo, and then they can grab you right afterwards. So it really catches opponents off guard, and you do some extra damage. Lily, for example, I'm gonna use her because she's my favorite character. Yeah, I'm still gonna use him as a punching bag. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna slide up here. I go there because I want to do it without walls, just so I can kind of just do combos and not have to worry about jumping over his head or making sure they stay on the ground so I can jump over their head, or doing a throw technique to get to the other side of the ring, because you know it's a lot. It's a lot. So to get that pressure off of me, you go to training areas without walls. So what you want to do is light combo and grab. It doesn't show it as a combo on the left, but it's pretty solid. If you're not fighting a character who ducks immediately after you do your 1-2, then you can throw them. Well, thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, it makes doing damage fun and a little easier, because you get like I don't know if you can see it from right here, but that right after the H in his name, there's to the left a little bit, there's that little blue marker under his health bar. That's because the way I designed it. It'll be, his health will be right there in the middle of that. And it's pretty solid damage for Lily because her attacks aren't very powerful. She just has to string a whole bunch of moves together to get the job done. Like that. See? She does 59 damage, but most of her combos, you hit her with this, she does like 40 to like low 50. But yeah, let me pick a different character to show you guys what I was talking about. Eliza, she's another character that can combo and then throw right afterwards. So it keeps your opponent kind of off guard. It's like, what did you honestly gonna get if they have him? Like, did he just throw me after he hit me? You're gonna get that on the other end of the line. But let's see. Eliza's another character. I like her. She's cool because for one, I didn't know until someone told me that she can steal health with her throw techniques, or any technique where she bites her opponent. So that helps. It's a pinch of health, but you'd be surprised how necessary that is in fights against opponents that are really good. Every little bit counts. Here we go. Yes, Heihachi's going to be my permanent punching bag until I just switch and feel like hitting on somebody else. Alright, so with her throw technique is the same as Lily's. The same button input. You press down and you approach your opponent at the same time, and you press square and triangle for the default settings on your controller, and you do that there, and she dashes, teleports, all that stuff, all that good, delicious stuff here. So you can do that there, and then throw right afterwards. Hers is not as smooth as Lily's is, but it still gets the job done. That one's probably a lot more elusive or straightforward with her double square or double triangle. Probably gets more damage done, but it's a little more dramatic. With this character, what I like to do is do that there. That's a good solid combo. That's 63 damage, just that quick. Just that quick. But with me, if I feel like the opponent's like really tough, I'll just go for the legs. Just so I can get some damage in. You'd be surprised how much damage you can do just by going at people's legs, because they still try to hit you up top because they think, okay, they're going to come up top and hit me again. No. Go for them ankles and tear them ankles up until they duck down and start blocking your attacks. Because you're running the characters who parry a lot online. So you have to be very careful. Thank you for joining the stream. I was doing a video with Shaheen first, but I switched off characters to demonstrate about how certain characters attack and throw at the same time. Alright, but that's how that works. So I'm going to go back to the main screen, and I'm going to go back to Shaheen, and
welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
I'm going to get the combat outfit. It's not camouflage, unless I guess he's in the desert, but somebody's going to see him. He's wearing bright yellow. Infinite Azure. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alrighty, let's do it. Yeah, that's the photo I got for Shaheen. It's pretty cool. Alright, so Shaheen cannot do a throw combo. Oh my god! Oh, he can? Wait, hold up. What was that? What was that I just did? I did that. Oh, that's his heavy technique. I want to know how I did that. I gotta look at his move list. That was nice. I didn't know he could do that. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how I pressed that button, but I did. if you can do it fast enough, Shaheen has one too. He has a right-left combo, and then he has a throw technique he can use. His technique is done by pressing square and circle on the default settings in your controller, and approach your opponent and press down, or diagonally approach your opponent. So you do 1, 2, and switch it up. Your fingers can go fast enough, and you do that. Because I have to make sure my fingers do this here. I have to let go of the controller and do this here to get the throw done. So I do 1, 2. In the heat of a fight, if you're not smooth with Shaheen, you're not gonna pull it off well. Or if you're not in the practice room and you don't practice it enough, you're not gonna pull it off well. You're gonna be too afraid of like getting hit and all that stuff. You don't want to deal with that. Just put some practice in, and you'll be able to do it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I know this video is 15 minutes, 16 minutes now, but I thank you guys for watching. I'm honored that you guys stop and watch my videos. It's amazing. I really appreciate it, guys. Just please hit me with some feedback, hit me with some comments, like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely do some more videos, and I'll try my best to shorten them. I'll learn as I go, so you guys critique me and help me out. Of course, constructive criticism is welcome. It will always be welcome in my life. But as always, gaming should be fun. Alright, you guys take care.